Perfect.
Hey y'all, hey, welcome back. Happy Friday. Welcome to the newest edition of the Queen's Boxing Talk. I am Nik J. That is the little garlic knot. There she is.
I'm in here. My life fell apart. You know, I be working with bootleg shit. So when I'm in far distances, I have to use the extension cord. And my little hole is too big for my plug. So it keep falling out. Well, friend, I have to say it. That's what's happening. You know, when your extension cord get loose and the stuff, it just start. Okay. What? No. I'm sorry, friend.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
No, ma'am. Absolutely not. Thanks for joining. You look so cute. I'm loving the bob with the highlight under the girl.
I was going through some shit last week. I started to feel better about shit and myself yesterday. So I was like, let me do something real quick.
You looking real cute.
Shit.
I like it. Be cute, game. Okay, listen. Y'all come on in the room. How's your week? Feeling better? You say you feeling better. You look good.
I feel better, friend. What about you? Because I know I look like death when I was in here Sunday, baby. I was mourning.
You were not. You were traveling. But I was loving that you had the girls out.
You know what? My shit didn't grow since Sunday, friend. I looked at it today. I was like,
you let them breathe. See?
When we're done with this, they're going to be right back out because I only did this for the show. That's it.
Well, you look cute. You look really cute. Listen, guys, we have a 3-day weekend coming up. I'm so excited. I get to chill and do nothing, absolutely nothing. I can't wait. What?
Are you using the camera?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Are you using the one you normally use?
Yeah, why? What's wrong?
Maybe it's me.
What's wrong? Is something wrong? Am I normal, y'all? Is something going on?
I'm gonna leave and come back. It sounds like real staticky. I'll be right back.
Do I sound staticky, guys? Is it me? Do I sound staticky? Yes, no? Somebody say something. Hello? Okay, I'm nervous because ain't nobody saying nothing. I do? I sound staticky? It's me?
I hear it still, and I didn't hear it when we started. And I only hear that noise when you're using that webcam.
Okay, hold on. Wait.
Now it's gone. See, you always trying new shit. Now I can't hear you. Unmute yourself. Oh, God.
Okay, so what about now?
It's perfect. 100% perfect.
Well, it wasn't the camera. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't the camera because I didn't put the webcam on. Oh, no. Okay, well, I'm back.
You sound fantastic now. Your hair grew. It's a little longer, and it did. It absolutely did. Yeah.
From last week.
No, when we first started this, you don't realize like your twists were still up here. Your shit way down here now, friend. Yeah. Yeah. That's how I do mine. I do the nose test. If it's that, yeah, your shit didn't grow, friend.
Y'all better
Oh,
not tell me that because I mess around and
oh,
straighten it out so I can see, so I can really
do
see.
it. Do it. Straighten it out because it has definitely fucking grown. It has grown a lot.
Y'all gonna have me hit like little P, like the little girl. She was like, oh. Okay, anyway. Hey, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in the room. We have things to discuss. Okay. We got news. We got new news today. We got confirmation yesterday. We have a fight tomorrow in the UK. And we have other things going on as always. So we'll get right to it. Listen, let's get this out the way because that's the only fight. And I'm looking at the Mavericks. I know y'all know I'm looking at the Mavericks right now. Y'all, if we win tonight, I'm going to have to take a small break. Anyway, so let's get Jack Catterall and Josh Taylor out of the way early. They are going for no belts are on the line, ironically. However, this is like a revenge type rumble and whatnot. Okay. They are still at 140. This is the second go around for them. They are going to be entering round 13. Friend, did you see the weigh in?
Of course.
And
Josh Taylor looks like shit, and he finna get his ass beat to beat. That is one of the worst weight cuts I've seen in a minute. And we've seen some pretty bad weight cuts. His this time, when you're a certain color, you can't cut weight bad because it looks horrible. He looks like a skeleton, like a zombie skeleton. You didn't think Josh looked like shit?
he's always pasty and
Nah, friend, he was very, very pasty, like sourdough starter kit pasty.
You think he gonna lose tomorrow too? Again? Let me say that.
Jack was on his ass that first fight. You don't
That's
remember
what
that first fight?
I do. That's why I said, do you think he's gonna win tomorrow? Because you saying he looked like he had a bad weight cut.
Absolutely.
You think he gonna
No,
rehydrate and be
I
okay?
think no. I think Catterall finna beat his ass. He's not gonna be able to recover well. It looked like it was so bad. He's not gonna recover good tomorrow. I would be shocked. And you gotta remember what?
You're saying Josh had a bad weight cut.
Yeah, my bad. Josh had a bad weight cut, not Jack. Jack looked like he normally looked.
Okay, that's why
Josh
I was
looked like
confused.
shit.
I was like, okay.
I thought I said Josh, but my bad.
Okay.
Josh looks like shit. He looks very sourdough pasty. And I was confused. I was like, damn, you can't come out like that because we all know Jack Catterall is a dirty fucking fighter. Y'all remember his last fight? He was elbowing that man. Like he did the same thing in that first Josh Taylor fight. He gonna come out there and do that same shit again. Josh can't get in the ring with that man. He not prepared.
You don't think so? Well, I don't know, friend. I do feel like Jack was robbed in that first fight. I remember waking up early. Was it early? I think that was an early fight. It was an early fight. Not like in a way early, but it was an early fight. And I remember watching that fight. I remember being shocked that Josh got knocked down. And I wasn't really checking for Catterall like that. But I felt like he won that fight. It was a close fight because Josh did get up and fight well afterwards, but I still felt like he got beat up that fight. I felt like Jack got the best of him. So, Josh it's been a hard go for him since then. Everybody claims they're healthy when they're going into the fight, but we don't know, and it don't feel like Josh been healthy for a while now. So hopefully he backed out of it the first time to get healthy. So hopefully he actually is healthy. And I feel like if we see a healthy Josh Taylor and I feel like his back is against the wall, I think he might pull it out. because Catterall didn't look great against Linares. So I'm going out on a limb, and I don't know if it's going out on a limb, but I feel like if Josh Taylor still wants to be in the group, but you know what? Did you know this? Because somebody told me in one of the other chats that Josh Taylor is a functioning alcoholic. Did you know that? Had y'all
I
heard that?
told you, friend, that man looked like he bar fight for a fucking living.
For that reason, I really am pausing on whether or not I should choose Josh, but I'm gonna choose him anyway. I'm picking Josh Taylor for the split decision victory. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I got Jack Catterall for the stoppage and like 9,
You think
10.
he gonna stop him?
Absolutely.
Okay, so y'all come on in the room. We got that out of the way. We're on opposite ends of the spectrum. I got Josh, she has Jack. But let's get into some good old boxing news because it's been a lot going on this week. Y'all come on in the room. Hey, Jason, what's going down? Nakia, make them freeze. Corbin, Coach 67 Sports TV, The Messenger, 215, KG2 Tall, what's going down? 205 Entertainment and more. I see you up in here, Shaquilla Fields. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, Ramses, how are you? Hey, Sean Terrence and Frank from the land. GFS Black Out. How are you today? Marcus, I see you, Lone Wolf Sports Forum B. Hey, yeah, you know I'm watching them Mavs, don't you? Hey, 704 Joe, how you doing? Shawala, yeah, friend. Ooh, baby, we got to talk. Yes, hey, Shawala. Black Truth, how you doing? Come in and behave. Southwest Dice, Bionic Prince, Jesse Aguilar, how are you? Hey, Sam Seals, Shogun 76, Daniel Grayson. Hey, Claire, how you doing? Hey, Keisha Sellers, girl. G. McCall, how are you? Marcel Curry, Carolina Slim, Ugwa, Daniel. I think I said Daniel. Knockout Kings, how are you? J. Wash, J. Wash 4. Baby, I just did some dyslexic mixing around right there, didn't I? Dion Williams, Sugar Free Mars. Hey, girl. Hey. Phenomenal Mexican. I see you. G Code Mo 2013. Mo, I turned off my Instagram as soon as I saw that vanilla flavor, and I don't even know what that was. I'm gonna have to go back and see. Leandra, how are you? Chris, Original American. Original American. Okay. I got questions. I'll ask them later. Tevis, how you doing? Let's see. Oh no, this old D-Town Funk. I see you. Boxing and Barbecue. How you doing? 88 Sports Talk. Sammy Williams, K Miggs. Light Skin Business, Joe Townsend, Sam Seals. Y'all come on in the room. Come on in. Dante, I see you. Hotep Shalom, Unbiased Brand. Y'all come on in here. Do me a favor and go ahead and share the episode, Mr. 817. How you doing? Drumming for like, Coach Amber, where have you been? Alonzo Villain, I see you. Bella, hey girl, hey. How you doing? So look, we're going to get right into it. The first order of business today will be to discuss this B sample returning once again positive as we knew it would. Not only the B sample, but conveniently, after the B sample came back positive, Mr. Garcia's team decided to put out a statement claiming that they had a hair sample tested and, it clears him from any wrongdoing.
You can call me a whole lot of things, but you ain't gonna call me no lie. I know a lot.
Friend.
I know a lie when I see one, friend. I do know a lie when I see one. So, anyways, like I was saying, friend, I know a lot when I see one. It's so crazy how all of a sudden they got this hair sample from a private freaking company. Very much strange to me. Why Vada said you was dirty? And why so many people of these boxers advocating for this dirty ass fucking fighter? I'm very confused at the state of boxing and what's going on. Like, Ryan Garcia, you are dirty, fam. You are dirty. Nothing that you can do to clean that up. You can't clean that up, sir. Like, you're dirty. The A sample was dirty, the B sample is dirty, the C sample is dirty, the D sample is dirty, the hair is dirty.
You just a
Whose
dirty
hair
dog.
is that? You's a dirty dog.
Hair is it? Is the hair on my head, or is the hair from the toupee?
It might be a hair out of one of these wigs. Who knows? Who knows at this point? All we do know is you're dirty. You're dirty and you cheated. And I don't care what nobody say, no. And you know what's crazy? Like I'm taking time off social media, you guys. So you're not gonna see as many Queens of the Ring tweets as you normally see for the next couple of weeks. But like these Ryan Garcia fans are fucking insane. Like they are up all night defending this guy. Like Tank Davis is up all night defending this guy. And I'm so confused at where and why all of this is. What when y'all get besties? Because if you snatch my chain off, we're not friends anymore. You snatch his chain like I'm gonna snatch Clarissa's chain. And don't leave. You're stuck here. We're stuck here tonight. It's a great night, friend. It's not the gold chain is mine. 100K. You see the 100K bet? You see we ain't heard no more about it since we had that discussion last week. Then all of a sudden it didn't disappear. I need that money, friend. I ain't gonna let the world forget. I need that money, friend. But for real, like Ryan's weird. He got on Twitter and was like, I love steroids. All I want to do is pop steroids. Like, this shit is a joke to you, sir.
It is. It's a joke to him.
And he was like, fuck it. If I don't make no more money in boxing, so what? Fuck it. Joke's on you guys. Y'all bad.
It's a complete joke to him. He has blatantly told folks, anybody with sense, common sense, hearing, that he's guilty. He said, I take steroids. I like them. They taste good. All of these things. People who defend him want to claim he's trolling, but who knows if and when he's trolling, because he's out of control at all times. So how are you deciphering whether or not this motherfucker is lying, whether or not he's telling the truth, whether or not he's having a fun and joking and whatnot? Everything ain't funny. Everything is not funny. And they defend him. And you know what? I realized I drew a correlation, because a lot of the people that defend Ryan and his antics, and they think it's funny and they think it's cute and shit like that. If y'all don't know, I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all look like. Ryan's fans that think that shit is cute are just like Adrian Bronner friends who think his antics and the dumb shit he says and the dumb shit he does, they think that shit is funny and that's cute. That's what y'all look like. Y'all look like them stupid, silly ass Ryan fans when you laughing and kikiing, talking about how funny Adrian Bronner is. That's how Ryan fans see him. Everything is a joke. Nothing is taken seriously, and nobody should take him seriously. Oh, he just being fun. No, he's not. He's a fucking detriment to society and to boxing, and they need to suspend his ass indefinitely, because he's a ho in these streets. That's what he is. That's what he is. And I cannot believe people are still, even after the B sample, even after him saying publicly he took steroids, even after them seeing him with the IV in his arm on television, still trying to make excuses for him And then the real rat bastards are the ones who out here talking about, oh, Devin getting karma. He always the bigger man. Bitch, that's not karma because he's never broken the weight rules. Ever. And all of y'all spreading misinformation about the California State Athletic Commission can go straight to hell because y'all some lying motherfuckers just like Ryan and his fans. That rule is not in effect. So he didn't break any rule. And I don't know why y'all feel like it only applies to Devin Haney. Fuck y'all. Sorry. I just had to get that out because they done pissed me off.
It's just really weird how like we're not taking this shit serious. Like if Devin would have popped dirty against Ryan, he would be crucified in front of the land. They would be throwing small rocks at him where it would hurt, but it'd take a while to hurt, but he would feel some pain. Like he would get stoned with little stones if Devin would have popped dirty against Ryan. Ryan popped dirty, and then all of a sudden, well, this is payback for Floyd and some. I was like, y'all, are y'all for real?
This is weird.
It is very weird. Boxing is in a really weird stance, and it's because he went and got all these fucking weirdo Trump aluminum foil hat wearing people. Like I see so many of those a day. I'm like, you know what, fam? Are you okay? Because it's given that you're not well. They're not. Trump. Somebody got in my comments the other day and was like, Trump is the reason for all of this. I was like, oh, all of what? Are y'all okay? Did Trump tell him to take this shit? What y'all on? What is it about?
They really have lost their minds. They will go out of their way and say anything in order to continue to try to shit on Dev and Bill. They had that was the highlight of their entire year. We are in June. Them losing, cheating, dog ass motherfuckers gonna still be talking about this come December. Cause they some loser ass. They some losers. I saw my mama in here early. Sorry, mama.
That's okay, Amy. We cut. She know we cussing real hard on Friday. Sunday we'll slow it up. But y'all owe Devin an apology, and I know y'all would never do it because y'all not them type of people. But like they crucified this man. On top of him losing, like it was some extra shit, and he fought somebody that cheated. No, he could not avoid the left hook. That's on Devin to have fixed. But who knows if Devin would have still been able to take that left hook without that extra shit on it. We will never know.
We will.
So y'all can't say he couldn't miss the left hook. Maybe it was meant for him to get lit with the left hook because he knew he could take the shit. But he can't take the shit with no extra shit on it. Y'all be fucking for real.
It's crazy. And I was watching Champside today. Shout out to Champside. He made a really good comparison. It's like Sha'Carri Richardson in the Olympics, and she lined up on the 100, and three of the other girls, they have taken performance-enhancing drugs. But because Sha'Carri is Sha'Carri, and she been whooping ass for so long, she loses to these girls. And instead of them being cast out, fans say, well, shit, if she was really that good, she would have beat them on steroids and everything. I mean, if she had her technique together, if her technique was better, she could have possibly won. What kind of ignorant ass shit is that to say? Nobody would say that. That's what you dumb motherfuckers sound like when y'all say, well, if he had his defense right, then he would have. I just despise y'all. I really do. I despise y'all. I really do. I despise y'all. And I'm with you, friend. It's the boxers that, first of all, that's caping Tank Davis. The boxers that's caping for Ryan. But even the ones who shy away from saying anything. Shout out to Caleb Plant. Because Caleb Plant been on business from the beginning. Shout out to Caleb Plant. I saw Tevin Farmer do an interview when he was at the Boots presser, and they asked him about, that ain't none of my business. I don't even want to speak on that. I don't know. You don't have to take sides. You don't have to do nothing. But if you don't back cheating, then say I don't back cheating. And whatever the results are, those are the results. But if somebody's found guilty for cheating, I don't back that. Very simple.
You know who else had something to say? Richardson Madagascar Hitches. He said he believed right. Come back. Madagascar got to change his name until he showed me the real Africa in him. He gonna have to bring the real beasts in the jungle and the lions and the cheetahs, all that shit to appease me. Until then, he Madagascar. He over there with the lemurs and the little. Wait, don't eat.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell
You is not
yeah!
muted.
Woo!
You is not muted.
Hell yeah! I'm sorry. I ain't even on mute. I'm sorry, y'all.
Y'all, let me tell y'all, before we started this show, my friend was watching the game. And I'm sitting there and all of a sudden I hear, yeah. I'm like, what though? That was my friend, you guys. But no, he got to go over there with the lemurs and the little bit of cute animals and shit. Like, he can't be in Africa with you. When you think of Africa, because over here they teach us Africa is poverty and life is hard over there. We all know it's a beautiful motherfucker, but what they teach us, life is hard over there. Sir, you Madagascar with the cute and cuddly animals. You believe Ryan through anything, and then he was like, "It'd be crazy out here." And I retweeted his tweet with, "Is this you? Is it you saying that you was gonna stand with Ryan because you believe him? You look dumb, Madagascar."
Madagascar always saying, you got me calling this boy Madagascar. He always saying something sideways and out the side of his neck. Sir, fight Matthias and leave us alone. We don't want to hear nothing else from you until you say you ready to fight Matthias. If you ain't ready to say that, then you just shut up. You shut up. You hush. You hush your mouth. I'm sick of it, because if it were anybody else, we would not have this kind of foolishness going on. We just would not. And I don't know for the life of me why you, Lord, I don't want to call folks derogatory.
And you're not going to hear from Oscar and B-Hop. They've been trying to get rid of Ryan this whole fucking time. He just so happened to beat Devin, and now they stuck with him. That's all. That's it. Go ahead, friends. Mute yourself. Hit the mute button. Hit the mute button. Okay, I can't hear her. She gone. But no, you ain't heard from no B-Hop or Oscar. They hate Ryan. Ryan is a liability to them. So why would they speak out on his behalf? That's insane. They're not going to do that shit. And FYI, my friend is from Dallas. I grew up in Houston. She lives in Houston now. So we technically just switch places. So we're in the opposite spots of where we grew up. So yeah. You know what? I honestly want to hear what what B-Hop and Oscar got to say, because Oscar had his gold draws on and a robe and stuff, like real sexy and fancy after the fight. Like, they've been living their best life off of this. It's not a hee ha ha moment now that y'all know that y'all beat Devin, but your fighter had to cheat to do it.
That, and speaking of Oscar, did you see that tweet Devin made? Oscar ain't answering his phone and ain't paid him his money yet.
But okay, see, I had questions with that, friend, because my thing is, why would Devin be calling Oscar them and Eddie Hearn his person, right? Didn't this get put this? Okay, go ahead.
The way I figured it is the 1.5. What he's talking about is the 1.5 deal that they made for Ryan to pay each pound he comes overweight. That comes directly from Golden Boy. Yeah. That's why Oscar ass ain't been answering the phone. Bitch, pay me my money. Okay, am I Rihanna?
Where is the money? And while we're talking about money, Reginald Prograis, I honestly have been waiting all week to speak to Reginald, because I know Reginald sees my tweets. Because I'm not the type of person that's gonna talk around you. Once I see something, I typically direct my shit towards you. So I was directing my shit directly at him. I'm tired of Reginald. Reginald has a problem. Reginald is a jealous, hating bitch, and I don't like it. I don't know what he got going on, what his issue is, but like now you want to rematch Devin? Sir, you didn't throw a motherfucking punch while you was fighting Devin. You didn't pinch the bitch. You didn't windmill the bitch. You didn't even try to grab his wig to hold on for a little bit of stability. You got your ass beat for 12 whole rounds, Reginald. Come on, friend, say it. Reginald is shameful. But see, when I was on here telling y'all about Reginald, y'all was on my neck. And it wasn't just my friend, it was some of y'all in these comments too. It was some of y'all in these comments too. Reginald is a hating ass bitch. And he is doing that because he lost to a private school kid. That shit is eating his ass up. You ain't from the streets, y'all. You did all that shit during the presser, talking about being from the hood, and you let a fucking schoolboy beat your ass. I would be embarrassed too, Reginald. Private school boy at that. Reginald is shameful. He's being very shameful. He's taking it. He told Devin, let's have a rematch and you not be on the pads. But Devin failed.
He just out here lying. He is spewing lies. And I'm really upset with him about this because I was defending him. I really was defending him when you was calling that man Reggie and Reginald. I can't believe he out here doing this, acting like this.
What, friend? Reginald has been like this. You know what? No, and I'm not gonna say this whole time because the Regis I know and the Reginald y'all are seeing are two different people. I met Regis when he was the real Rougarou. Like Regis was out here in the city putting fear in niggas. They was scared of Regis. Reginald, nobody's scared of Reginald. Reginald is doing whole shit, associating himself with whole shit. And let me tell y'all, these fucking booty clappers and racists that y'all like to say this cute shit that y'all saying it for, they don't support y'all either. They be streaming y'all fucking fights.
And laughed at you when you struggled with Zarilla. Laughed. I tried my best. Hey, he just had a bad night. You know, he gonna bounce back. Regis, you know, he just had a bad night. He was at home. The pressure fighting at home got to. I'm making all kind of excuses for Regis, knowing damn well Devin was finna whoop his ass. But I still was like, I want to see a good fight. And lo and behold, after he gets beat from pillar to post, after they show mercy on him, because Devin was ready to knock his ass out, Bill said, no, we're going to stick to the game plan. He didn't want to embarrass his ass. He didn't want to embarrass. I'm going to just tell it because motherfuckers out here talking shit. He didn't want to embarrass you. So he let you make it to 12. He carried you to 12. And then for you to come your ass out here, first of all, and lie and say, well, I heard. That's what they told me. That's what I heard. He first lied talking about that Mexico bullshit. Then, and I didn't say nothing. Then he came back with this dumb shit about they told me I heard he had IVs. Came back with that shit. Then you got your dumb ass on Twitter and YouTube and started looking at these other idiots spread misinformation about.
No, he didn't even go to YouTube, friend. His motherfucking ass was on Twitter reading those tweets. One motherfucker in particular is a nigga named Nuke. And he's the one that starts all this Devin. I've had to unfollow him as well because I'm noticing a fucking trend. And it's everything to Dick Suck Tank and nothing for Devin. Like, Devin is scum of the earth. Like, they talk about Devin so bad. He's the one that posted the video of Devin fighting in Mexico. He's the one that's doing all of this refuting and shit when it comes to Devin. Like, he started that whole rumor about the rehydration shit, and the shit wasn't even in effect yet. Niggas is pulling that up, talking about Devin's a cheater. Devin, he rehydrates the 18%. Y'all. Y'all. I feel like Buster. Yeah. Like, are y'all
calm down? But that's why they get over on Nigris, because we don't read. We take misinformation, run and spread it like wildfire. I specifically posted it and the link to the information on our community page. If anybody cares to actually read what's on the agenda for them, it's still being proposed. They're still dealing with the wording of the proposal. It's not in effect. It's not done. Devin nor anybody else broke any rules. So I would love to see this dumbass try to petition to get his belt back, because Devin came in overweight. You idiot. You sound like you didn't finish high school. That's what you sound like. And I hate to have to be this way because I liked him at one time, but I'm just really mad. I'm just really mad at him. I'm really mad at him. I'm really mad at him. Yes, Baltimore boxing. Yes.
and be motherfucking light with your words. Cause I know you Baltimore people like to come in here and talk about Tank. Tank gonna get his due tonight. And I want y'all to know. And before we get started, you people that's in blue, don't block a motherfucking body. Unless they get the bitching and hoeing and all that shit, then you delete them. But y'all let people come in here to talk tonight, because tonight I'm specifically going to be talking to Tank. And I know this shit is getting broadcasted on Twitter, so he watching it from Twitter. Specifically talking to you, Javante.
Did you retweet it?
Specifically.
Did you retweet it on our page? Yeah, do that, please and thanks. But yeah, I'm really disappointed and disgusted more than anything with Regis, because it's one loss, Regis, and you lost to Devin Haney. It's one loss. It's not two losses, because you lost to Josh Taylor. Whatever the case may be. Two good losses at the time. No reason to hang your head. When he was saying he wanted to get another belt again, I'm all for it. Let's do it. I wasn't even pressuring him to go move up to 147, although he was killing himself to make 140 this entire time. I didn't do any of that. But he just came and showed his whole narrow ass. And I'm just so disappointed. I'm so disappointed with him. I don't know what to do. Let me get to these super chats. We have 4 super chats waiting. And I'm so sorry, y'all. I had not got to them. But GFS Blackout, thank you. He says, I feel the same about Ryan, like I did about Margarito's gloves with Cotto. Like, we can't be 100% sure that it's all strategy, plus the shots he took too. And with Margarito's gloves, when he fought Cotto, that's the thing. We just assumed that his gloves were fucked up when he fought Cotto. They didn't catch him. They caught his gloves somewhere else. But because he beat Cotto down like he did, we just automatically gave that to him. You know? GFS Blackout came back and he says, Dev ain't a big puncher, but he was landing them. He was landing them. And Ryan was eating them and looking like a roided fool. ATL Unanimous Boxing Sports, he says, salute to the beautiful queens. Thank you, ACL. And Trick Notes, he says, good evening to the beautiful ladies on the panel.
Hey, Trick. Baltimore, let me clear you up real quick. Real fast, okay? Stop listening to these YouTubers, Baltimore, because these people will have you thinking that Devin Haney fans have converted into Frank Martin fans because they are against Tank. You won't find that here. We have been Frank Martin fans from the beginning. Scroll all the way to the back. you're going to see Frank Martin on this show when we didn't have no fighters on this show. So before you come in here and assuming because these fucking hoe ass YouTubers be telling y'all the people that's rooting for Frank are Devin fans, check yourself at the door. Okay? I mean, at the door. Wipe your feet before you come in the house. Because if you don't know.
Just saying. Oh, okay, he talking to the chat. Okay, all right then. Okay. All right, yeah. Because a lot of people come over here, Baltimore boxing, and they just assume that because we like Devin Haney, that we automatically don't like Tank Davis, which is not true. BOXIANA is a huge Tank fan. I like him. I like him in the ring. That's where it ends and begins for me. I love his fighting style, but we don't hate him by any stretch of the imagination. I just want to see him lose to certain people. And Frank happens to be one of them. And I happen to have, oh, what's up, Luca? I happen to have Frank over him. So no, it's not that, we don't have to explain it. The new folks will get it.
Dre the boxer. I hate to have to clear you up too, because you're new here as well. And I know y'all love to like say things.
Who he talking
we have I don't know who the fuck he's talking to, but we have this is show 202. There's 199 shows for you to go see my new home. So I just do yourself a favor, because I don't want to have to embarrass you.
Yeah. What are you here for? What exactly are you?
Because you know what they do? They start trying to demean people. Like He talking about
Baltimore. He talking about Baltimore, friend. He talking about Baltimore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Because people be coming here and they say shit. I don't apologize, so I'm gonna apologize. I'm sorry.
Friend, please get out them comments. I be trying to tell you to get out them comments, y'all. She be ready to fight for real. Lord have mercy. Listen, so look,
I will beat y'all ass
over this internet verbally. Okay, yeah. So look, I just despise the foolishness that's going on in boxing right now. I hate the misinformation that's being spewed. I hate the fact that people are trying to demonize Devin, and he's the one that's been wronged in this entire ordeal. And I just think it's so classless. I think it's trashy. I think it's tomfoolery and fuckery. And that's on that. Go ahead.
So since we're here and we're talking about Gervonta and the Gervonta fans are on a roll, I have a question for you, friend. Where's that man's VADA information? Can you point me to that so I can let the people know where to find it? Or you Gervonta fans, can you tell me where to find Gervonta's VADA information, you guys?
Gervonta.
Because Gervonta said that he ain't using VADA no more. So that means you're going to use a private site who you can pay to cheat for you. So I need you guys' help.
Gervonta. I remember.
If he don't use VADA.
He said he was using USDA or something. I need to know, have there been tests during camp? I need to.
Because last time I checked, I hadn't seen. I went back a bunch of different fights, and I hadn't seen nothing from him at all.
I mean, had he just been in camp and talking his shit to the person he's fighting and whatnot, I would have never even been inclined to question it. But because he's just making it a point to go all out of his way to defend the cheat, to defend the asshole, to cape for the hoe. I'm trying to figure out, why are you doing so? Why?
And Coach Amber says VADA and USADA use the same testing labs. Cool. But where I can't find his stuff, Coach Amber. Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that right,
Maybe
Shawa? We got to go to the VADA website and it will say if he's testing or ever enrolled. Oh, okay.
I never see. I told y'all I went and looked. I didn't see it. So I'm asking, where can his fans, you guys that worship the ground that this guy walks on, I need you guys to point me in that direction because I got a fighter to protect. So with that being said, I would like to see if anybody can point me in that direction, and not anybody that I had ever come in contact with can point me. Maybe you guys can.
I just want to
Because
know
he's defending
the known, not convicted yet. They haven't sentenced him yet, but he has definitely been proven tested dirty. And for some reason, Gervonta is convinced that he's not. Although before any of this happened with Ryan and Devin, Gervonta was telling folks that he was fearful that Ryan was dirty before they fought. So he was dirty when you were about to fight him. But all of a sudden now, when the actual tests come back dirty, he's not. You hate Devin that much? Baltimore, y'all need to check your boy. Because he out here looking real suspect.
I just need to know. I'm actually on the Vital side right now. And I don't see any Abdul Wahid. I don't see Abdul Wahid here on this site. So can you guys direct me to who's doing his testing? Because I have questions. Because they're very concerned with Frank Martin and what he doing.
Yeah, he looking real suspect to me. I don't live in Baltimore, and I'm not a Baltimore sex worker. So now I can't speak to how y'all gawk in Baltimore. But out here in these boxing streets, his behavior is looking very suspect to me.
Okay, Baltimore boxing. If we're out of the loop, point me in the direction of the information. Since I'm out of the loop and you're in the loop more than we are, I need you to point me into that information because I don't have access to it. And I have more access to information than any of y'all could fucking think of. And I don't have access to it. So maybe you can help me.
I'm just asking questions. I want to know because, right now, drug testing, PED usage is on the forefront in the world of boxing. Okay. So I would implore anybody who has matches coming up to be very transparent, especially championship fights. Some fights they don't get tested for, but championship fights, they always have drug testing, or they're supposed to. So, he's the one who came out of his mouth and put the target on his back and said that he wouldn't be using VADA. He did that. So I want to know who you're using. I want to know if you've been tested. You're backing a known cheat. Why? This is somebody you couldn't stand. All of a sudden, that's your boy because he beat Devin? Really? Gervonta?
I need to know. I don't give a fuck whose side I'm on. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Tell me where I can find the test.
He doesn't know, Frank.
That he's tested previously. Previous test. You ain't even got to show me nothing from this fight.
Y'all want to make this about Devin. It's not about Devin, honey. He lost. He's not going to be in the that one that was in his, that's going to be gone, okay? He lost to a drug cheat. So y'all can have all the fun you want to have about that, but this ain't about Devin. This is about Ryan. Y'all want to put the shine the light on Devin. This ain't about Devin. Y'all wanted him to lose. He should be, y'all should be done talking about him at this point. Why come y'all don't want to talk about the motherfucker that got caught cheating? We gonna keep the emphasis on where it belongs. We gonna talk about the cheating, lying, dirty dog ass motherfucker that y'all want to let make it. That's who we gonna talk about. Don't come in here telling me about, oh, Devin is this, oh, Devin. Cool. What can you tell me about Ryan? What can you tell me about other boxers who are backing Ryan, who ain't done nothing to make y'all believe that nothing he say is the truth, who ain't done nothing for y'all to act like, well, we need to give him the benefit of the doubt? Why? Why? Ask yourself why you doing it, and then go get help, because you motherfuckers is sick.
Where can I find? I mean, friend, he's not here. I have traveled on to USADA, and they, like Coach Amber said, they typically fuck with amateurs, and there's a lot of amateur fighters here, friend. And last time I checked, Abdul Wahid was not an amateur fighter. You guys, I need your help. Direct me. Because if you can't direct me, I'm just gonna assume, because y'all know me, I'm from the hood, and I put 2 and 2 together to make 7. I'm just gonna assume you on that shit. And I don't want to assume that you on that shit, because if you're new here, Tank is my silver-tooth nephew. I have said this before. We are at war because we have a fight at hand, and I'm not gonna go against my brother for my nephew. You know what I'm saying? Like, so with that being said, I'm going to pick my side and stay there, and I'm going to go hard for my side. And I need to know, where's your test? Because I'm going to assume that you fucking dirty, because I can't find you on none of this shit that these people are recommending for me to find you on. Help me, direct me to the shit who taking your blood.
That's what I want to know. And if you can't answer that, shut up. Don't type nothing else in the goddamn chat. ATL Unanimous Boxing Sports. He says, I can't wait to meet the queens in my city. Ticket already bought. All right. August. Ty French 600. He says, LOL for the answers to the questions and more. Tune in. Tinfoil Hat Guy and Conspiracy Theory Monkey and Apes.com. Cook on it, Boxiana and Nik. We on it. I ain't even gonna talk about the idiots that's on this here YouTube blur. Gawking. Dub right side. Hey, Dub right side. Dub right side says, salute queens. He says, clearly I'm tripping, because when did boxing start supporting drug cheats? What the fuck am I missing? Listen, Dub, that's what I'm trying to figure out. When did it become okay to cheat? When? And now Ghost is a gangster.
Not only is Ghost a gangster, now I can't assume Tank on the shit because I can't find his testing nowhere. Now I'm an assumptioner, friend.
What are you?
I like that.
Wait, what are you?
Now I'm an assumptioner. Now I'm an assumptioner, right? Okay. And who Alonzo, we love everybody over here. This is not specifically a LDBC platform, but we fuck with our people, and our people fuck with us. We fuck with everybody. We not a one race of people. We fuck with a multitude of boxers. We are assumptioners over here. Okay, so if you are a fellow assumptioner, you are welcome. Okay, if you're not an assumptioner, you need to leave. Okay, that's all. That's it.
Friend. Assumptioner. Our girl, Coach Amber, she says, wants Dev to hold the L. Cool. But hold this hot piss. That's exactly. Hold it. Since y'all so supportive, hold that hot pee with him and everything that comes with it. Hold it. Ty French came back. He says, where is the hot dog hat and tinfoil hat diet? Instead of him giving us answers, we already know, and that he is trying to help cover up and get Tank's info. Get that Tank info. Okay, Ty French.
You know who he talking about. He talking about the man that talk and be wearing the wigs. He too busy wearing wigs this week. Okay. He can't do nothing but getting them wigs and make them fucking little videos. And you know what? I fuck with him. That's what's so crazy. I'm shocked. And I want y'all to stop letting these people that sponsor y'all channel force y'all into these motherfucking ways of being, okay? That's why, like, if y'all ain't noticed, me and my friend keep it shit the same. We haven't changed our content on y'all. If y'all notice, certain folks have changed their content, and it's because, like, they got sponsors that want to see them tap dance.
Well, Trick Nolte, he had a good statement. He says, BOXIANA, I'm here in Houston. Tank versus Frank was supposed to be here. Texas has a weak commission out there. He says Texas has a weak commission. Out there in Vegas, they don't play. Out here, so if he fighting in Vegas, he's being tested. I need to see it.
So are you saying but is stricter here and less in Vegas?
No, he's saying it's more strict in Vegas.
Okay, well then tell me where I can find it, because it's not on the VADA website and it's not on the USADA website. So I need to see something, or I'm going to start assuming. And y'all don't want me to assume, because y'all know I'm an assumptioner. And I will make a good assumption about whatever.
All I know is that because the boxing streets are hot right now and PEDs and steroid usage is a hot topic, I would think that one that is coming up having a championship fight in camp would, just not make it his business to get behind the boxer who is hot right now in all the wrong ways. That's just me. But thugs in Baltimore, maybe that's what they do. I don't know. Yeah, they didn't play that weed shit with Keyshawn here in Texas. But you know what? I heard they don't even test for weed in Las Vegas because it's legal there. It's legal there. So it just depends. All I know is I think it would be great for boxing to have full transparency with these drug tests, specifically because he made it a point to tweet that he was not using VADA. That's really the only reason why. That's one of the reasons why I'm saying that. It all ties in together with the fact that he's defending Ryan like his life depends on it. So there's that. GFS Blackout came back and he says, it looks like the boys who fight for checks don't mind taking the juice for wins. Neither of the two really want their belts and fame the fair way anyway, Queens. And that is so true. That is a really good point. This was Ryan's first time fighting for actual real championship belts. He has been noted several times, along with Tank Davis, saying that, the belts don't mean anything. So what reason would they have to not be dirty? Because it's not like they give a damn about the belts anyway. Why not? Great point. Spence says they really want us to believe he unintentionally took PEDs to lose weight for a fight he wasn't trying to lose weight for in the first place. Makes no sense. Salute Queen. It makes no sense. It's nothing he can say. There's no excuse he can use. You're dirty. What you laughing at, friend?
Phenomenal Mexican. You fucking slow. He said Ryan pisses Sherm, that alligator piss. That's old. I feel old when he said that. I heard Sherm and alligator piss in the same sentence since 2007, at least, friend.
Danny Mejia, you're one of the people that I talk about. You cannot come in here and you can't go nowhere else and definitively make that statement. You have no idea. You have no idea. That's why I'm so frustrated, because we will never know. That man came in 3 pounds overweight for the weigh-in, which means he did not drain himself. So he was already stronger. And on top of that, he took the pads. Now you gonna sit up and try to tell me that somebody who drained themselves just to get to 140 was not affected at all by somebody who didn't make weight and on top of that took PEDs? You not that fucking dumb, Danny. You not. Stop being stupid just to be stupid. And I'm not telling you he wouldn't have, but I'm damn sure not going to tell you either way he would. You sound stupid. Idiots. And I don't even talk to y'all like that. But if he come back in here with some dumb shit, send him to the gulag. Because I'm sick of the shit. I'm sick of dumbness. I'm sick of it. Todd French came back and said, that's why I rock with you, queens. Y'all deal with irrefutable evidence. No tinfoil hats and no hot dog hats. Y'all cook on the absolute facts. Cook them and will. Well done. Okay? Well done.
And you know what's crazy? I be seeing some of y'all come in here like saying crazy shit, and y'all don't realize like it's a certain way how you like do go about and do shit so you won't be so noticeable. Like saying the shit that y'all be saying, it doesn't make us as uncomfortable as you think, because like y'all be racist and they be calling us racist on this channel. But like if you really fuck with this channel, y'all know everything we do is in good spirit and love. We love a good cackle. But for people to come in here and like say the stuff that they be saying, y'all really be telling on yourselves, and it's not the racism that y'all think is given. Because I think y'all be black coming in here saying the shit that y'all be saying, but you're gonna get kicked out for saying it. But either way, don't come in here and embarrass yourself, because we got shooters and they trigger happy, and it won't take long to get you out of here. So like, be cautious when you come in here. We respect everybody. We allow everybody to have an opinion. But y'all not going to come in here and say like weird shit, because the people going to handle that.
With the quickness. Hoop Zone. He says that Nik J, not to interrupt y'all's cook, but you said Mavs in 6. I'm saying Mavs in 4 or 5. I told you. We out for blood, baby. I told you. It's on. It's on. It's on. But yeah, I listen, I hope everything is on the up and up. I hope testing is being done in this fight. It's odd to me that, you know, nobody said anything publicly about it, since they're speaking publicly about other people's failed tests. So that's why I wanted to cook on this today. I hope somebody sees this and decides to make it public that they're being tested, the both of them, because we know what's going on. 5 folks. We don't know what's going on for other folks. So I would love to know. Now there was some other news. And question, what would you like to see happen to Ryan Garcia, friend? And what did you think about that hair sample nonsense?
I mean, they let the rest of the cheaters box. Dillian White is still fighting. You know what I'm saying? Suspend him like they do everybody else. How long? Let him fight. I don't give a shit about Ryan Garcia, friend.
How long?
Honestly.
How long you think he should be suspended?
2 years.
Okay.
He should, by the time he get back, he should be very ring rusty.
Okay. I agree with that. A 2-year suspension is fitting, especially since he has no remorse, no contrition. He's out here being a jackass daily. I'm so happy that Prime decided to sue his ass. I hope the Agia Ashwagandha supplement people take his ass to court too. See, I ain't no street person, so you can't guilt me into, oh, they putting the laws in his life. Hell yeah, put the laws in his motherfucking life, because that's all he's going to acknowledge.
Speaking of laws in his life, you know, the aunties are very, very, very impressionable to a lot of people. So in the midst of this, Ryan Garcia made a tweet and said he drank Prime and tested positive for Ostarine, right?
That's what he said, being an asshole and a jackass.
I retweeted it because I'm a fucking asshole myself. And I was like, you know, you must not believe in defamation. So I tagged Prime in the tweet. And I was like, can y'all clarify this? That because I know y'all have a lot, y'all are sponsored Y'all sponsor a lot of professional athletes. Can y'all clear this? I bullshit you not. Jake Paul sent him a goddamn lawsuit letter 5 days later.
Stop playing with people.
Stop playing and stop playing with us. Cause them tweets be getting seen. And y'all know y'all think they don't. These lives, they be getting seen. Even though I know y'all think they don't. They do.
Play with your mama. Don't play with us. Okay? Just saying. I feel like a 2-year ban for a first offense is very, very suitable.
Why are we being lenient to him? 6 to 8 months. This is his first time getting caught. You know what? Listen, you know what I've learned about a fucking cheater?
Who said that?
If they cheat once, D-Town. If they cheat once, they'll cheat again. And if you keep letting them cheat, they'll keep cheating until you put that shit in fucking check. So guess what? We gonna give you that 2-year motherfucker. The next time it's gonna be 5. We can't be easy. We are watching these guys die at least once a week in the fucking ring. So we're okay in saying, you know what? You on that shit. Get in there and fight. And then when your opponent died, then that's the only time we supposed to hold them accountable? Absolutely not. Get that bitch out of boxing.
Get him the hell on somewhere. And the thing to me, especially in this instance, is because he's brought so many new eyes to the sport. You can't afford to have people walking away thinking this is just some normal shit. Like, this is not a slap of the wrist kind of offense. He did all of this talking, all of that stupid shit he did to promote the fight and got all these different casual fans watching boxing now. Do not let them assume that this is some WWE type bullshit or that this is some Hollywood type shit. No, this is real combat sports. People die from just getting beat up bad by nobody being dirty. You cannot allow a motherfucker who was dirty like this to get a slap on the wrist after he's done all of the shenanigans that he's done, after he's told people that he took steroids. You can't, with all the eyes watching boxing, boxing's already a farce as far as I'm concerned for the most part. But if you allow him to get away with a slap on the wrist for doing this to Devin Haney, who was an undisputed champion in your sport, yeah, you can't. It's not even an option. 2-year minimum. And because he's so cavalier about it and telling y'all he don't need boxing to make money, no way, give it to him. Give it to him. Give it to him. Ty French came back. Ty French lighting us up tonight. Thank you so much. Ty French says 3 years minimum. He's out here holding a whole piece of shit PD test for Austrian, which is not legal, by the way. He needs to be sent to the pokey to be groped. Well, goddamn, Ty French, Lord have mercy. D-Town says no double standards. Cinnamon didn't get no 2 years on his first boxing.
Okay, let's clear that shit up because he didn't ingest that shit knowingly. He ate some meat from a farmer's cow, okay? Get your fucking facts correct, okay? And leave Canelo out of y'all bullshit, okay?
Okay, and now I typically have nothing positive to say about Canelo and his drug testing self when we are talking about him using drugs. But I will say this. The substance that Canelo had in his system is allowable. He was just over the limit. What Ryan got caught for, no amount, none is ever allowable. So everybody's situation is a little bit different. And if we're gonna be honest and be real and all of that good shit that y'all like to talk about being, Ryan Garcia brings a lot of money, but does he really? The money fight he had was with Tank Davis. We still don't know the numbers that he did with Devin Haney. At that time, Canelo was the cash cow. So yeah, they had made concessions for him. Do I agree with it? Hell no. But Ryan ain't bringing to the boxing table what Canelo was bringing at the time. That's just, as y'all like to say, keeping it real. Just saying. Go ahead, friend.
That's what how Tyson Fury popped.
Boar meat, boar nuts. Yeah.
You know what? Y'all eat anything, okay? Because
Yeah.
why the fuck is you eating boar nuts?
Yeah.
What about that
He
sound
licks other
appeasing?
people's blood. Are you surprised? Are you surprised?
Okay, that's a violation. I feel violated and disgusted
Yeah.
that I have to think about
Yeah.
that. That's gross. He ain't the only one. That little freaky ass nigga, Kid Austin. He like licking blood too. He's disgusting.
He licked his own blood, though. He licked his own blood. He wasn't
He's
licking his
a
opponent.
vampire, friend. He's a vampire. Okay?
I can't wait for this fight, by the way.
Vladimir Austin is what I'm finna start calling him.
Leave him
Vladimir
alone.
Austin.
Leave him alone. I like it.
No, friend, he nasty to me.
It was his own blood.
I don't give a damn. Use a vampire. And he didn't just lick it, and he licked that bitch from her all. I was like, ugh. Ew, brother, ew. You and your daddy. And I told him to stop tweeting for that goddamn boy, and he won't stay off his social media. I feel like we should start a petition to get Daddy Austin off that baby's social media, friend. I'm sorry. I just can't take any.
His own. Why he just won't have his own social media? Why
Because he's living through his fucking son.
that young man have his own? That's so weird to me.
Okay, dude, that's a little too far. When you start, that's a little too far. Okay, there's certain things that people.
You didn't say that about Tim and
friend, I was telling you they need to stop that motherfucker.
You did.
No, friend, once you start interchanging blood like that, you didn't miss me. I am completely out of the situation at this point.
You did say
freaky ass. Use a 6'9" god. Absolutely.
That was not an inhaler. That man, the keggy, that was not an inhaler. That man was kissing a cross Jesus piece. That was not an inhaler. Y'all just be listening to folks spew dumbness and regurgitate it. Don't do that. Now, you in here
Hey.
I'm going to tell you because we be trying to be family and, take care of y'all. Don't go nowhere else and say that. That was not an inhaler, okay? That man was kissing a cross. And it was after the fight. Y'all got to stop the dumbness, okay? Tavis, he says, and where is Mr. I'm just trying to clean up the sport and even the playing field? Floyd Jr. Where is Floyd Mayweather?
Now, if I tell y'all where Floyd is, everybody gonna have their face toe up at me.
Where you at, friend?
Floyd is untrustworthy.
Where you at, friend?
Here. Not here, but here in the States. He back in the States. After keeping up mischief where he was.
I'm gonna leave that alone. Ty French 600. He says, I will give Canelo credit. He tried to get that dumbass the playbook, but in usual fashion, Ryan jacked it up and got booted. Canelo did good. I know he learned this from the best, and that's another lie he told. And these motherfuckers get on their YouTube platforms every day and want to tell us and break down every lie that Bill Haney done told when Ryan Garcia has given us a whole calendar year worth of lies that they can dissect every day. But I don't see him doing it. Y'all make me sick. Y'all get on my nerves. You really do. Now we're going to move on because child, we've been on here for a whole hour and 15 minutes almost. But I know, having fun talking, shooting the shit with y'all on a good Friday evening. I do want to talk about the new news that came out today that came across my phone that I was not prepared for. So, looks like the Big Fish is going to be back in October. That's our birthday month, friend. Come back. He's going to be fighting Sebastian Fundora in October allegedly, is what the folks are saying. Um, I know before the Bud fight, I was saying to myself, when people were saying, yeah, EJ gonna go up to 154 and he probably gonna fight Sebastian Fundora and knock him out. And this was before Sebastian had lost and before EJ had lost. And I have always been a big fan of Sebastian Fundora, and that fight has always made me feel a little uneasy just because he's so tall and awkward and powerful. But now that things have happened, fast forward 2024, both have suffered knockout losses. One TKO, one counted out knockout. How do you feel about this fight happening? And just a quick preview, friend, please.
Please don't make me do this. Because if I say how I feel,
it ain't Sunday.
I'm still not gonna lie, friend. Y'all don't know, and I'm not gonna tell y'all. But I don't have an answer, friend. Go ahead and tell these people how you feel. I'm gonna go because it's gonna give me an outing in the city, and I'm gonna love to see the turnout that he brings. That's all I got for y'all. Because y'all ain't gonna like none of my answers or nothing I gotta say about none of the situations that have evolved around me. So with that being said, best of luck to him, friend. I hope he go out there and do his goddamn thing. That's all you getting from me.
Today? Okay. All right.
Ever. Sunday, the next fucking following week, all that shit after that shit too. Best of fucking luck to you, pal, buddy, homeboy, all that shit. Like, yeah, friend, I'm not finna zhizh that shit up. Good for him. The shit is stupid. This is a dumb fight to fucking take on a it's not Sunday. I'm gonna be honest. This is stupid. You need a fucking tune up. This is dumb. I'm gonna come watch you get your fucking ass whooped because I'm gonna get out the goddamn house. But this is bullshit. You fucking know better. Okay, friend, bye.
I'm gonna read super chats. Todd French came back and he says 3 years minimum. He's out here holding a whole PED. Did I read that already? Okay, I read that. Lord Jesus, she tripped me up. I wasn't prepared. Oh, Todd French. I read that one too. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Yo, she got me out of sorts. Quentin S. Many promises. Thank you. He says, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. I want red on the right. Okay, red. You want red? Hey, red. Say, y'all don't know that song. Yeah.
I'm an asshole, sir. You don't just. No. I'm an asshole, sir. Okay.
You probably don't want read.
I'm an asshole, sir.
Y'all remember that song? Hey, black. Hey, black. No. Okay. So, like I said, I have mixed.
And then, wait, friend, no. Because before you say that, let me tell you, if I go hard for you, you got to go hard for me in return. Or when I stop, like, I don't know you no more, right? Get the fuck off Twitter, you guys. Twitter is for motherfuckers that's going to stand on what they say. They go for Javante. They go for Errol. They go for any of you, the tweeting and deleting ass niggas. Don't you get your ass up on the internet talking about this gonna be the last time y'all might see me. Good. Stop playing in my fucking face. Do your goddamn job as a fucking promoter. That's your job. That's what you want to do. Go off. But don't fucking tell me after I done spent the last 2.5 motherfucking years going hard for you. Don't fucking tell me this gonna be the last time I see you. Yeah, get the fuck out of my face. Cool. However, y'all know me. I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit for nobody. Anybody can get this shit. Anybody. And with that being said, you want to play in my face? Cool. Leave. That's what you want to do? Go. Nobody's gonna keep you. But I'm gonna keep my cheers and rah rah and ha ha. I'm doing that, keeping that shit to myself. What the fuck would I continue to be? My guy gonna whoop y'all guy ass, and then you gonna get on the internet and say, this is gonna be the last time y'all might see me. Get the fuck out then. Come back, friend. Because my friend told me not to get out here, and my friend told me check my emotions at the door. But y'all know me, I cannot, because I'm an emotional ass fucking creature. But the difference between me is I know how to be emotional and not tell the business. All I'm gonna say is good for him. Get your ass out there and get whooped. Give me something to get out the house and do, because that's what I'm going to do. And I'm gonna look good while I'm out there, friend. That's it. I'm fucking angry, irritated, all that shit. You don't tell me you finna fucking tell me to the side so I can be prepared for the fucking news. You don't go and say, this gonna be my last. Oh, good. This gonna be my last time for you rooting too. The fuck? I'm emotional. You gotta handle me correctly. Don't handle me like that. I'm sorry, friend. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
No, I don't want you to leave. Lord Jesus. I don't even know what to say now, y'all. I'm so... Whew. Do I have a super chat to read? I need help. Okay.
And y'all quit saying Errol need to be back with motherfucking Blu-ray. This the same motherfucking Blu-ray he told that he fucking talked too much. Stop mentioning it. The shit is done. It's a wrap. I don't want to see y'all say that shit no fucking more. He told that man that he fucking talked too much. And he didn't do it in the privacy of behind closed doors. He did it in the motherfucking public. All this bad shit coming out about you. And then you show up at a cancer patient's house with a smile. Come back, friend. I'm fixing to leave, okay? Because my friend, y'all just don't know. I got a lot on my heart. And before I go there, I'm going to leave. Friend, go. I'm going to leave for you, friend. Because I'm fuck that shit. No, I'm not. I'm going to tell y'all how I feel because it's the only time I get to do it and people listen to me and accept the shit how I feel. I'm fucked up about this shit. I don't like none of this shit. I'm not going to support none of this shit. I'm not going to be friendly towards this fucking shit. And y'all know family fucking fight. And this is just one of those family fights that's going to be out in the motherfucking open. So take that whatever y'all want to take that with. Do what y'all want with it. I don't give a shit. Don't retire on me. And y'all been fucking getting my ass knocked up inside. Friend, do you know the motherfucking Bud fans what they was doing to me since last July? I do. You didn't come help me. Fuck, you didn't windmill nothing. I've been out here getting whooped my motherfucking self. The fuck? And then it's gonna be one of those situations. Well, why you switch up? Well, why the fuck you ever not fuck with me in the first place? Bye.
Oh, Jesus. Woo! Y'all. Okay, so JP City says Mr. I don't take tune-ups gonna wish he took one. Fundora can crack. He thought Bud couldn't crack. Well, let me read that again. Mr. I don't take tune-ups gonna wish he took one. Fundora can crack. He thought Bud couldn't crack. Shit. Oh, and you put a laughing emoji, a crying laughing emoji on there? That's what you thought was a good thing to do, JP City? Ramsey said this could be a dangerous fight for Spence. Spence is a pressure inside fighter and could get caught. But if he's on his game, he should win. Fuck all these niggas riding with Ryan. Yes, Ramsey. Screw them. And Big Dog Willie. What's up, Big Dog Willie? He says Ryan Garcia is innocent. Just because PEDs make you faster, stronger, quicker, better, timing, and more durable doesn't mean Ryan Garcia cheated. Pure facts. All right, big dog Willie. We appreciate you coming through tonight. I felt the sarcasm down to my foot. Okay, so I'm regrouped. She done burnt the house down and over there like she didn't do nothing and whatnot. But let me try to. So, um, I think this is a difficult fight for him to come back after the loss on. I always felt this fight was going to happen because Fundora is comfortable at fighting at 154. I knew EJ would be moving up to 154. They're both on PBC. It just made sense to happen. But I don't know if I'm comfortable with this being his first fight back. When he got in the ring with Fundora, I don't know. You have to see your person get back in the ring. I feel the same way with Devin. When he gets back in the ring, hopefully it'll be Sandor Martin. And Sandor Martin is a really good fighter. He's not super known for power and stuff like that, but he's a good boxer. I think that's a good comeback fight for Devin. He's a contender, big time contender. He's had good performances, and it's a good gauge to see where Devin is. For Errol coming back against Fundora, to me, is very risky. And I know he has the motto, he don't do no tune-ups. I get it. However, it's going to be another 13, 14-month layoff if this fight happens in October. And I have real concern. I do. I have real concern. I don't know what the remnants are going to be from the loss, coupled with the eye surgery, coupled with him being older, coupled with ring rust. It's a really hard fight. It's a really difficult comeback fight. And I know he's going to be in Dallas. That's a different kind of pressure fighting at home after these things happened to you in the ring the last time you fought. We coming out big time. But Sebastian Fundora ain't no slouch. He ain't no punk. And his last performance against Tim Tszyu shocked a lot of people. And I think he gained a whole lot of confidence from that. I think Sebastian is one who learned from his mistake getting popped and dropped by Mendoza. Although Tim was catching him early, Fundora got a chin on him. So we still don't know who Errol is training with. Joe, I saw that comment earlier. No, I don't know who his trainer is. I see him working out with Jarvis. Jarvis has been around for forever. I don't know if that's his trainer now or not. I don't know. I have no idea. Box is over there tender. And I know why my friend is tender. Okay? I know why my friend is tender. I'll just say this. I won't say nothing. I just
don't get your ass beat. That's what she gonna say. Don't go get your ass beat. Because you know what I'm not going to spend another fucking 9, 10, 12, 13 fucking months doing? Getting beat up beside my goddamn head because everything that these fucking people said about your ass was true. Don't lose.
Tevin Smith said Fundora is not the guy you want to test your punch resistance against. I agree, Tevis. I absolutely agree with those sentiments. Sugar Free Mars, hey girl, she says, love the honesty. This is real boxing talk. It's not always clean cut. Big love to my sisters. Thank you so much.
Nah, and they swear up and down we don't criticize our people. We over here, we getting paid by people. Y'all say we don't never say anything about our people. We told y'all after the Devin fight, Devin needed a new fucking trainer. I'm telling y'all this fucking fight how I feel about this shit. And y'all know we fuck with heavy men down, the whole fucking crew. So y'all, like this shit gotta be hurting from a different type of level, by no means do I want to see my fighter go out there and get beat up. And the only thing in the back of my mind, I'm thinking you making a tweet talking about this might be the last time you see me. Get the fuck out of my face. Cause you telling me right now you want to check. Don't upset me. Cause I already feel a certain type of way about this shit. Like, don't do that. It's been a whole lot of people out here going hard for him, and then you gonna get on there and say this might be the last time you see me, nigga. I don't give a fuck if it is. But you keep that shit to yourself. You tell us when we all there because we didn't pay to fucking come and support your ass. You tell us then. Don't tell me no shit like that over the motherfucking internet. And I've been getting beat to be upside my head for the last goddamn 14 months. Nah, fuck that. Nah, don't say that shit. I'm sorry.
You know, friend, when I saw it and he hurried up and tweeted and deleted it, and I so hate the tweet and deletes. I really do. But we saw it, though. We saw it. And the first thing I said to myself is, I feel like you feel. If that's in the forefront of your mind, if that's on your mind, you done already kind of checked out. I remember when Wilder was going through that. You know, he had 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And to me, it was like you don't owe nobody nothing. If that's how you feel, you can't box half-hearted. You can't do that. You can't do that. And it's not safe. It's not safe for him to do that. And it sucks for us as fans. But if you half-assed in it, we already know you was kind of half-assed in it by the way you were living. So if you done cleaned up your living, hopefully, but you can't be half-assed mentally, it's just not a good look. I hated that he did it. I was so hurt. I ain't gonna lie, I was hurt when I saw it. I was hurt. You can't. People, you can't do that. You can't be half-assed.
Do you remember what Sebastian Fundora did to Lubin? I know Lubin and Errol ain't the same fight. He had that man looking like the motherfucking elephant man to where I couldn't look at him no more. And every time I see Erickson Lubin, I see him with what Sebastian Fundora did to him. You need a tune-up, baby. You need to stop getting into these big fights and you ain't been in the ring. And fuck Al Heyman and PBC and all that shit that come with it. Cause why the fuck are these fighters so fucking inactive? Y'all, I was on a kick. Y'all know I love PBC. They're my people. We black together. Hey, these guys cannot afford to be out of the ring for 8 to 16 months at a time before y'all get in them fights. It's disgusting to watch y'all fuck over y'all talent. Meanwhile, they're going to other places. And don't get me wrong, like PBC got some heavy hitters. They got some good, hard-working people in that fucking company. But something is shady over there. And I can't necessarily point out what it is. Something shady over there. Because that man need a tune-up, and y'all should have gave him one. Why the fuck y'all throwing him out there like that to Sebastian Fundora? And I'm not calling Sebastian Fundora no monster, but he ain't no fucking walk in the park either.
No, he's not. He's not a walk in the park, and he's been more active. And I want to piggyback off of something you just said. We're gonna talk about this, and then we're gonna get on up out of here because we've been on here for a minute. But I told you about this earlier. We were talking. I feel like he needs a tune-up too, friend. But I don't think they throwing him out there. I think it's him. He wants that. He wants to go to 154. He knows he has a window. He only has a certain window to keep fighting. He wants to fight for titles now. It's not like I feel like he need a tune-up, but he obviously does not. So they made it happen for him with Fundora. So much so that Fundora got stripped of one of them belts.
Well, I need you to go have that fucking brain looked at because your brain ain't okay, telling you that you need to get in the ring and fight a fight after you've been laid off, after you got beat up the way you did, then lay off the way you did, and you finna hop in with a motherfucker that just beat the shit out of Tim Zoo. All right, cool. Just let me know the date and the time, cause like my friend said, it's our birthday month. Let me know, cause I'm gonna be on my best bullshit to come watch this shit. And all I can tell you is don't fucking lose, because if you lose, my mind has already convinced me that you there for a check, and I don't want to think about you like that.
Seaside Juru, he says, how are you blaming PBC when Errol keeps saying he don't do tune-ups? No, you know what, Seaside? We're not blaming PBC, but what we are is questioning why their fighters, not just Errol, even able-bodied, healthy fighters, are not fighting more often. Everybody knows that time and layoff is detrimental to a boxer's career. They have a small window to do what they do. If you don't suffer severe damage and shit in those fights, you got to stay active. Now, I ain't saying fight 4 times a year, but at least twice.
And don't come in here capping for PBC, because then I'm going to ask you, what is PBC doing for their fighters right now? And don't wait. I'm going to wait for you to tell me that before we leave. Since we caping for them, what is PBC doing for their fighters? And I'm not talking about the fighters that are fighting right now. They don't have no mental health shit over there. Look at the Charlos.
Young Merv, the cut man, says big salute, Queens. Thank you, Young Merv. We appreciate you coming through. So keeping up with the PBC, y'all, who was the last signing the PBC had? Because in the last year, they've lost people. Matthias is gone. I know Boots wasn't signed with them, but he was affiliated. He's gone. Jaleel Hackett just left Mayweather. He's gone. And all of these people are ironically going to Matchroom. And I hear all these people, all these different, well, not all these. I hear a few people, a cult following of folks who love to say, you need to sign with the PBC if you want to get a fight with Tank. Who has the PBC signed? Who's the last signing? And Deontay is gone. Who has the PBC signed? We just today got wind of another card in October. We haven't heard anything about a schedule this entire year. Normally they roll out a schedule. Tank and Frank are fighting in June. Today, just today, we got wind that there is a potential fight in October. Where is the schedule? We've been asking for the schedule all year. So Canelo and G. McCall, Canelo was a re-signing, so to speak. They let him go initially because they couldn't make the fight that they had to re-sign him to make a fight with Jaime Munguia. So it's something going on. I have no idea what it is, but to tell Shakur or to tell Devin or to tell Loma or anybody that fights at 135 or potentially at 140, anybody who apparently wants a fight with A-side Tank Davis, that they need to sign with the PBC in order to do it, that is asinine to me. Because one, who signed with the PBC here lately? And two, what makes you think they're offering contracts like that? And three, nobody else is having to do that to make fights. You are the A side. Doesn't that mean you supersede everything? Doesn't that mean if you want to fight and you want to bring somebody from a different network to yours, you should be able to do that?
And you ain't gotta be signed to no PBC to fucking fight Tank. Ryan ain't signed to no PBC.
It's not. Absolutely, it's not.
Y'all just be saying crazy shit when it come to fucking Javante. And y'all gonna be like, when Javante start fucking with Turkey, y'all gonna be like, well, I guess maybe he got his Ferraris. Everybody is finna start fucking with Turkey and goddamn Matchroom. They putting on the fights. They giving us extraordinary cars. Turkey got the motherfucking money. He giving you a concert on top of boxing.
A full-fledged concert.
Baby, a full-fledged concert for free.
You know what, Shawa? Exactly. Madagascar left their ass too. He over at Matchroom.
Well, I need him to get his shit together.
But I'm just saying though, it looks like Eddie Hearn has figured something out in these boxing streets. It took him a minute. Now, I don't know if y'all know nothing about no business, but you're going to take some losses before you start making money, especially when you start up a new business and whatnot. And we were giving Eddie hell over here. We found out he spent $600 million, and we talked about him so badly. Called him all kind of devils and snake. We did. I listened to us. I listened to y'all. I read it. I saw it. He just kept working. Motherfucker kept working. You kept working. In some kind of way, it looks like he's turned that thing around. Crazy how that works. Because I never would have in a million years thought that PBC would be moving like they moving right now. And the other thing about that is Eddie is the plug to, what's his name, friend?
Pray Sean, Turkey Darnell LSU.
He's the
Pray
plug.
Sean saving boxing.
He's the plug.
And he bringing Bud and Madrigal to America. Y'all better get ready, because the ride is coming. I hope y'all there for it, because I'm riding.
I'm definitely riding.
I'm fucking with whoever finna give me some good fucking fights. And if Pray Sean Darnell say I'm fixing to give y'all that shit, let's go. I'm watching. I like the theatrics and shit that that 5 versus 5 card. Baby, when they came out there with the mask on to reveal themselves, I was like, okay, I'm hooked. I'm sold. This is the drama that I have been requesting in boxing. Don't even tell me who's going to be on the card. Let them surprise themselves to me.
I am going to be glued to the TV.
Glued.
I can't wait. Because not only, like you said, are they giving you live entertainment in the music world, then they turn around and giving you a hellified boxing card. Turkey did some homework before he decided to invest. He knows what the people like. And it's not just concentrated, in the US. They play great hip hop music and all of that, but they play it from around the world. So they bring in people from everywhere because boxing is a global sport. I'm not hating on it at all. I'm not hating on it at all. I'm like you, friend. I'm going to be there because he's putting out a great product. And then it's so funny to watch motherfuckers hate on it. It was so funny to watch motherfuckers hate on it. When he first started doing it, I saw you motherfuckers. I saw y'all. I saw you bald-headed bitches. I saw y'all. I saw y'all calling the man out his name. I saw y'all talking about how, he ain't even no real sheik. He ain't even no real, aristocrat over there. He ain't even no. The Turk is making it happen.
Pray Sean said, not only am I going to give y'all boxing, let me give y'all a fucking concert too. And we're not getting 1-2 songs. We're getting 4-5 song concerts, you guys. Like, I'm just waiting to see who he got for Bud and Madrigal. Because he's going to have...
What?
Friend, we might have to go to that cheap motherfucker because them tickets is little.
And the tickets are reasonable on top of it? Y'all better quit playing with this man. And you imbeciles have the audacity to try to stunt and ask him for 2 Ferraris as if you were doing something? Really? Okay. All right. I'm just saying. Y'all quit underestimating other people's business prowess. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The man had a vision and he had the money behind it to make it happen. Okay. So I'm looking forward to the rest of the year. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. They already talking about U.S. versus Mexico fight card. I think it's awesome. We're not gonna act like nationalities and national representation is not a big thing in boxing. Boxing was built on that. Why not highlight it? I'm sure they're gonna have a Mexico Dominican card, a Mexico Puerto Rico versus Puerto Rico card. Why not? We love that kind of shit. I'm just saying, I just found it funny how folks were so adamant against it. Oh, they were so patriotic. That shit need to be in America. When it was just proposed that Tank and Devin fight, they shot it down. They shot it down with a 12 gauge. It shit need to be in America. And I ain't in nobody's pockets, but don't act like you motherfuckers had the funds to go. No way. I'm just saying, we was all gonna be watching it on TV. Just, I'm just saying. Anyway, friend, was there anything else that we needed to discuss today?
I think we covered everything for the most part, friend, because we still gotta have something to talk about Sunday, and of course, it's a little slow. It ain't slow, but it's a tad bit slow. So we can wait till Sunday to cover all the stuff that we did not cover today.
Okay. And Bella Faith, that's what I heard too, that the WBO, when they heard the announcement with Sebastian and Spence, that they stripped him and Bud will be elevated. So Bud will be fighting. His fight will be a unification fight. And I can't wait till we get closer to that fight because I think folks are really underestimating Madrimov. I think people are not familiar with Madrimov, and I don't think people. Drink came in late talking shit. Drink, fuck you. How you doing? Have a great weekend. I think people are underestimating Madrimov because they are not very familiar with him. I was having a conversation in another chat, I think the other night, and I didn't realize this. He's actually, like y'all say, like y'all like to call people a weight bully, I guess y'all, the term that y'all like to use. He's naturally, I guess, a 168 pounder, but he gets down to fight at 54. So he's going to be the bigger man. Not saying that's going to be, what helps him, but he's also a damn good a boxer, damn good fighter. And he vicious. He throws with vicious intent. So I think that's going to be a way better fight than some of y'all are thinking. I ain't saying upset, but I ain't saying walk in the park either. Yeah. We'll talk about it when the time comes. Friend, go ahead and give your closing statements.
Thank all of you guys for showing up and hanging out. It got a little ratchet and ghetto in here today, but it's all good because we women don't be like these emotional ass men because we are ladies. So, thank y'all. We'll be back on Sunday to discuss the gruesome. I think it's gonna be gruesome. Jack Catterall and Josh Taylor. They are fighting tomorrow. I think the card starts at like 12. I want to say. I think
Probably
it starts
so.
at 12.
They're in the UK.
Yeah, so the card starts at 12. Ring walk's probably about 4:30, 5 o'clock. So if you want to watch some UK boxing tomorrow, tap in. We'll be back on Sunday. If you are new here and you like what we doing, hit the like button, subscribe, share this shit with your friends. Let them know there's a couple of Texas girls that's be over there talking that shit. And we the aunties. So
Yeah.
come tap in.
We love y'all. We do. Even when we talk hard to y'all, we love y'all. You know, we tough love givers over here. We really are. But we be meaning this shit though. We do. Thank you guys so much for coming in, tuning in. If you came in late, catch the replay. Do yourself a favor. Hit the like button if you haven't already. We have what 376 people in here. Friend, how many likes we got? I only see 217 likes. For real, y'all? That's how we doing me? That's how we gonna do us today? We gonna come in here and act like we don't like the for real? Yeah, I went in and I purposely went into the settings so I could see the likes. And I'm my feelings are a little bit hurt, y'all. And I want the people who come back and watch the replay, I want y'all to hit the like button too when you get here. Okay.
They really hitting that shit too. Thank y'all.
Please and thank you.
It's
Yeah,
at 229 now. Yeah, they just forgot, friend. They just forgot. They just forgot. They just forgot. We see y'all. We see y'all. We see y'all.
I was like, wait a minute now. I know folks
they be trying to get us to stay on this bitch, y'all. We keep telling y'all we can't do no 4-5 hour lives, y'all. We probably could, but we cannot. We cannot. We cannot.
I'll be on two wheels trying to get up in here so that I can get on this camera. So yeah, baby. And I had to watch and watch my Mavs win game 2 on the camera with y'all. Shoot, I'm finna go. Listen, we'll see y'all Sunday. We love y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming out. We'll talk. We'll talk on Sunday. I'm sure something else will come out, but we'll talk on Sunday. Love y'all. See y'all. Oh, have a funky, good, long Memorial Day weekend. Y'all be safe. I know y'all gonna be out there drinking and whatnot, but be safe, okay? Put Uber or Lyft on your phone if you don't have it already. I need all of y'all back in here on Sunday, okay?